All right, guys, this is Tara Devlin, and this is Devlin versus the news. Let's get into it. DUI hire Pete Hegseth, the beneficiary of fascist white boy affirmative action, who is currently cosplaying as the Secretary of Defense, is taking direct orders from the repugnant online hate hive Libs of TikTok. In any normal timeline, this would be kind of big news, but I didn't hear this on the corporate media. So here's what happened. On Thursday, Chaya Reichek, who is the monster behind Libs of TikTok, posted this. Yikes! This she/her Navy commander is apparently a medical director for transgender health care at a naval center in California. Can you please look into this? The post read. Well, at least she said please when activating the hate mob. Hours later, Hegseth tweeted back, writing, pronouns updated, she, her, fired. No due process, no performance evaluation, no military review. The fact that she gave health care or provided health care to trans human beings, she, her, fired. So what's the message here? Trans people shouldn't get health care, right? Not only should they get health care, they shouldn't exist in this maggot monstrosity that we're living in. This is right out of the Nazi playbook. The Nazis targeted trans people too. Trans people are less than 1% of the population. They're misunderstood. They're a vulnerable group. And Republicans are cowards. They never bring light to a situation. They never bring unity to a situation. They'll never bring understanding, compassion, community. Oh, no, hell to the no. Their only community that they cultivate is hate. Rally around the hate is the Republican way. And for those who don't know, Chaya Reichek, and I'm sorry if you've already lived without knowing who this woman is blissfully, I apologize for having to introduce her to you. She's a terrible person. She's a waste of human DNA whose existence is defined by hate and cruelty and whipping up the mob with her lies, her hate against trans people and gay people. She's really obsessed with gay people. Everybody's a groomer. She's a monster who brings nothing to humanity, nothing to society. The Southern Poverty Law Center has designated her as an extremist for good reason. She's incited threats, bomb scares, violent intimidation. Just another day at the office for this bitch. This is what passes for leadership in maggot world. Government by an online hate mob. It's not leadership. That's what's so glaring to anyone who's not a maggot. This is not leadership. Hegseth is pathetic. He's a follower. He's a coward. And that's the irony here. Because trans people have more courage and dignity and strength than Pete Hegseth and Chaya Reichek could ever muster in 1,000 lifetimes of licking the oh-so-fragile ass of a traitorous, America-hating con man. The mental instability on display here is staggering. Reichek's pathology is one of a lonely grifter who finds community in destruction. And then you have Hegseth, the sycophant, so weak and intellectually barren that he outsources his cruelty to an internet troll to prove his loyalty to the maggot base. It's stomach churning. A mentally sound and competent defense secretary would ignore the online mob, don't you think? But Hegseth's a coward. He's a puppet. His strings are being pulled by the most repugnant parasites on the internet, by the sewer. And of course, what's worse is that the corporate media is silent about this, treating it not like a scandal. I haven't heard anything on the corporate media about this. I know there's a lot to choose from these days, but I don't know. The fact that fascists are purging the military of qualified personnel to satisfy a bloodlust from a base screaming from the grates of an online sewer should alarm us. It's another day, though, in politics. When the corporate media ignores it, it normalizes it. This is not normal. There's no crime in giving trans people medical care yet. How is this a fireable offense? No review. I'm sure she's got a lawsuit on her hands now. But the message is clear. Don't associate with trans people or you get fired. Don't even appear in a photo walking down the street with a gay flag in the background or you might be targeted by the mob. But the message the maggots are spreading is that trans people shouldn't receive medical care. Not only should they not be allowed to live in peace, they shouldn't be allowed to live at all. That's the message here. And in the meantime, before they can literally annihilate trans people, they will do their evil, dirty work to symbolically annihilate them from public life. Don't associate with them. It's just like what happened in the 20th century, Germany. This is annihilation. It's symbolic annihilation, and then it goes to literal annihilation. But one day, this maggot horror show will end. It's also true that the Department of Defense is now run by a man who takes orders from a hysterical madam who runs a digital hate hive. Yep, the maggot degradation of American institutions is complete. All right, guys, but it's only temporary. I don't want you to lose hope. This too shall pass. This is why we're fighting on the right side of history, decency, dignity, democracy, humanity. We have a lot of work to do, and our work is cut out for us. But we will win. I appreciate your support. If you can, become a paid subscriber to my Substack. It helps keep the information going, helps me to do this work. And we're in this together because we're on the right side of history. We're on the right side of decency, dignity, democracy, humanity. Check out The Tara Show every Tuesday and Thursday right here on the Political Voices Network with myself and Tara Dublin. Check out my show on Friday nights, Tara Buster, here on the Political Voices Substack and the Tara Buster YouTube channel, youtube.com/C for channel/Tara Buster. We stick together, we win. Thank you guys. Stay safe, stay awesome, stay strong. My name is Tara Devlin. I'll stay safe, stay awesome, stay strong. My name is Tara Devlin. My name is Tara Devlin. I'll see you soon.